Hey guys, so I'm starting off with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer, and I'm rubbing that in really well because it serves as a protective barrier for my skin from the makeup. Then I move on to my eyebrows, brushing them in place with my BH Cosmetics spoolie brush. I then grab my Jordana Fabubrow eyebrow pencil in dark brown. It's my favorite eyebrow pencil right now. I line the bottom of my eyebrow and then the top, trying to create my desired shape. Then I move it in small strokes down the center, making sure not to be too heavy-handed so that it doesn't turn out too dark. Then I blend with my brush. I then grab my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee, and I put a little on the back of my hand. I grab a small liner brush, and I just clean up the shape of my eyebrows, still leaving them as natural as possible. After brows, I move on to highlighting, and I take my blending brush, which I prefer for my under eye highlight, and I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer to highlight and blend underneath my eye. This technique covers up those dark circles and makes me look more awake. With the same LA Girl concealer, I highlight my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. Then I blend it out with my blending brush. I grab my random white powder and I use it to set my concealer. I put it under my eyes and everywhere where I highlighted to make sure that my concealer doesn't move all day. That looks about right. I use any random concealer as my eyeshadow primer, and then I grab my favorite palette of the moment, my That's Heart palette from BH Cosmetics. The powder on my face that I have not yet brushed off helps to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow, just an FYI. So I grab the bronzer from the palette and I cover my whole eyelid with it. It adds a little depth to the eye and makes for a really effortless eyeshadow look. I then grab the highlighter from the palette and highlight my brow bone. Then I grab the gold shimmer eyeshadow from the palette and use it to highlight my tear duct. And that's it, such a simple eyeshadow look. The Milani EyeTech Bold is definitely my eyeliner of choice lately. I create a small winged eyeliner on my top lid. Then I grab any generic eyeliner that I got from my local beauty supply store and I line my waterline. And a coat of mascara finishes off the eyes. I take my large fluffy brush and I brush off that white powder, finally. Since I'm not using any foundation, I grab my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in dark tan to set my entire face for a flawless finish. Now it's time for blush, contour, and highlight. I grab my That's Heart palette again, and I use that pale pink blush that's included. I dab it lightly on my cheeks, making sure to be light-handed because this is an effortless look, guys. Then using the same blush brush, I contour using the bronzer included in the palette. I make sure to use a light hand, keeping the look effortless and the contour light. I then grab a smaller blending brush to contour my nose just a bit, making sure to keep it light, which is the theme of this video. NYX Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm was my lip of choice for this look. Since this is an everyday effortless look, I chose a nude, which can be worn to either school, work, or wherever. And that's it, guys. Just easy, effortless makeup without foundation. Thanks for watching. My hair. This is crochet braids, and it's my first time trying them, and it's a style that I wanted to try for such a long time. I did a lot of research.